Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good ball, good take, decent chance! And he's heaved it away. Vardiol picks it up out wide. Messi, and this is Neymar, and the shot! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! About as smooth as it gets. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Ukraine are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Takes a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Danielson is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, he's been caught napping! Danielson! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Backward it goes. Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's going to go a long way. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slick, and the finish!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Alexander-Arnold.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies... It's Neymar! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's well spotted. Plays it through. Danielson has it out wide and in space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Neymar. And that was nowhere near his best.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Roberto Carlos. Back into the middle. Griezmann. Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Khan.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Yamal gets flagged offside. Distributed tidily. Yamal gets into a good position. He is through here. Chance for a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Corner number 2 then. Big chance! Roberto Carlos gets it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk with a definite foul there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Rafael Leao. Messi. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Griezmann. Over to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Oh, shooting chance! Romero gets rid without sophistication.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that pass just didn't quite work.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Xavi Alonso. Looking for options for movement. Now he's got space here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Ukraine can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Batistuta! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's
just about within shooting range. Loose ball now, and there's a change. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, lovely feed he is. Goes for a shot! Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? Vardiol. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And he's had it nicked away. Van Dijk makes the interception. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Nice looking ball. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts.
Ukraine have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Played out to the left flank. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Batistuta. And he's there to get it away. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Cambio di giocatori.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. No way through. Just eases him off the ball. Ukraine do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rijkaard. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi. He's in plenty of space here. That's a decent clearance. That's the throw.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9, Cristiano Ronaldo. Numero 10,
And here's Yamal.
Messi.
Hangs in a
Numero
cross.
24, numero
Beckenbauer
99,
with the clearance.
Neymar.
Xavi
Numero
Alonso.
7,
David
lascia il
Villa.
campo per
No, that's been
il
intercepted.
numero 6, il numero 22, il numero 2,
And it's Hazard.
il numero
And
19,
here's Vinicius Junior.
Hazard,
Tries a
il
shot!
numero 18.
Oh, that was close.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Ukraine have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And he's there to belt it away.
Ukraine really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on...
And the shot! They've scored! And again they hit the front. That is simply terrific. Finished with beautiful deftness.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager...
It's Asa! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Played in deep. Has a shot! He should have put that one away.
Alexander-Arnold really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
David Villa. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Into the last 5 minutes. Romero. Opts to... There's the shot! Just sails past the upright.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Hazard. Looking to play him in. Tries to get it clear. Corner number 3 coming up. Can he finish? Oh, didn't catch it right.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. There's a sharp little ball here. Vinicius Junior gets into some space. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Yamal, great defending, strong and determined. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Ukraine didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Russia.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. They've done it! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, it's Vieri! Contact was certainly crisp, didn't quite come off.
Well, he did so well to adjust himself, Peter. It was just a question of the amount of control he managed to get on it.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Xabi Alonso is there, and he can get that clear. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Looking for a runner. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get on the end of this? Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Batistuta is onto this. That pass has been well intercepted. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nice-looking ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has not gone well. Griezmann. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, it's Batistuta. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Ukraine! And it's Ukraine who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Ukraine have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Now it's Vieri. And he's intervened well there. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And it's Griezmann. Good ball over the top. He has a look up. Takes a shot! And he can clear it away. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Van Dijk. And it's been played through. And that's put paid to a promising move. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. This looks promising. Great vision. Real chance! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Ukraine are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on until...
It's Vieri! Off the bar!
Vieri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's gone for goal! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. Shot, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bruno Fernandes really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it...
Oh, shooting chance! And he should have made it 4.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Xabi Alonso. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Schlotterbeck kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Batistuta. Looking for options for movement. Can he spark a counter here? Good ball, face to face with the keeper. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. The lightness of step, and we've reached half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Ukraine really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about the football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Ukraine utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will.
Substitution.
The action is back on the way. No, again there's no way through. That is ended up in no man's land. Played into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And this is Griezmann. That has been knocked clear. And now the breakaway. Searching pass he's played there. And the ball is out of play. A probing pass. That has been cut short.
Ukraine couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. There's no flag. He's found a way through. And that is expertly dealt with. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 21.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Ukraine got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
Donadoni, number 11.
Vicious ball here. No, that was never going to make it. Now, can they get him away? Donadoni. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And he's had a hit! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Schlotterbeck. He's tried one! Oh, the ball's come. Chance for a shot!
Substitution for Ukraine, number 9, Griezmann. Coming on to replace him is number 13.
Trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on Mark.
He's had a shot! Beckenbauer. Out to the left it goes. That's a sharp pass. And that is a little under... He's gone for goal! Keeper is right behind it.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
He's got away. Oh, well played. Ukraine perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's there to make the challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. David Villa receives it in a wide position. Big chance! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 73 minutes is number 11.
It's a pretty loose pass.
David Villa.
Oh, there's the clearance.
David Villa.
Oh, terrible pass.
David Villa.
Beckenbauer, over to the left. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! No mistake! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 10, Messi. Number 7.
Nicely aimed
Xabi
pass.
Alonso. Coming on
Now
the
he's
field.
got space here.
Number 14.
Expertly
Lee
cut out,
Cannon.
really nicely done.
Number 8. Striker.
And it's Roberto Carlos. He has found the way through. Ukraine have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Ukraine have their second corner now. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, what has happened here? And he's quick to get it clear again. Lee Kang in. Roberto Carlos. And here's Roberto Carlos. Tries to pass it through. Oh, this looks sharp. Pass is just off target. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He might be in here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Not the most accurate pass. And back to the keeper. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's there to clear it. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Batistuta claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
David Villa! Roberto Carlos gets it clear. Koundé, too strong for his opponent there. Now it's Batistuta. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking for the run. Denilson is wide and looking to get onto this. That is good strength. Denilson! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Germany with the corner, they're first. It's a mighty effort! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
David Villa. Well, that looks a decent... Shoots! Goal! Chile! And Chile are ahead!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Germany finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Looking to play him in. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Serginho. David Villa. Lopez. Pedri. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that was vital. Aims beyond the defence.
Germany really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decision...
Decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Lewandowski. Real chance! It's not an especially good pass, that. Pass somewhat off target. Moved on forwards. Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Played into space. Rodri. Played out to the left flank. That's a cute ball.
Chile clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Tries to play it through. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Koundé. Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Serginho. He's shifting through the gears here. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's had a shot! It's in! Germany are all square. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Número 18.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Lewandowski delivers. Beckenbauer is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Pedri. That is good alertness. Griezmann. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he skips past his man. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's really well manoeuvred. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's come to nothing. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's the keeper's ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Germany get the second half going. Works it forward. So nearly the perfect ball. Serginho. And it's Rodri. It's Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. Koundé. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he cuts out the supply. Pedri. And this is Lewandowski. David Villa. And he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Chile take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Lopez. He shifted it to the flank. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Gives it back. Nicely shaped ball. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Now it's Villa. Pedri. Now it's Pedri. Chooses to... Takes a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Germany choosing to make the first change. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri. Now it's Lopez.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable.
Tries a shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Chile take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Looking for options for movement. He's found the way through. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Pedri. Lopez. He's got full. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Now it's Villa. Oh, that's a key interception. Xavi Alonso. Oh, easy pickings there. Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. And he's worked it through. And he was quick to react. Germany are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's managed to get free. Shot, surely! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And now he has 2. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Pedri. That has been slung wide. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Rodri. Now it's Villa. And it's Serginho. David Villa. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now the breakaway. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He can run onto that. That has been cut short. Albert Ferrer calmly anticipates. David Villa providing an outlet on that flank. Roberto Carlos attempts a clearance.
Cambio en Chile. Número 20.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Entran número 22. Número 13.
Khan claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Maradona. Park Ji-sung cuts it out. Searching pass is played there. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. There will be 4 extra minutes. Dani Olmo. Not the most accurate pass. Nice looking ball. That has not gone well. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Totti. Totti with the cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
Seedorf tries to clear. Griezmann. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Nicely shaped ball. That has ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Mbappe. Lopez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Pedri. And that is expertly dealt with. Spread it left. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
He is through here. Griezmann does well to get it back. Looking to play him in. Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe. Passes come and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lukaku really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Firmine. Lukaku! And it's a goal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Number 20.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Mbappe. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's made its way to him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
It's a promising position, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they...
Goes for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's got away. Batistuta! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta. And he's gone looking for safety. Tries to pass it through.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's shifting through the gears here. Danielson, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Costa Curta. And he's managed to gift it back. Messi. Now it's Griezmann. Can he get it through? Oh, that's shot at goal! It's a goal! Germany are all square. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 18, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams.
Takes the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. And he's quick to get it clear again. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Just a quick announcement. It is
So
now
your views
time
on the
for our
first half?
special lottery.
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Aim forwards. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. And it's Pedri. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Batistuta. Neymar. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's having a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
The goal.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Nagoya Grampus are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Shifted it to the flank.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
There's the header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Number 20.
Germany making another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
This match was 60,810.
Smartly reclaimed. Germany have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Germany still have the cards to affect this game. Germany have reclaimed it. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
David Villa receives it in a wide position. Cleared away. And this is Griezmann.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
David Villa! Cleared without complication. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Xavi Alonso, and it's Roberto Carlos. Good play on the left-hand side here. Triol clears it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Shapes to shoot! He's scored! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution for Germany. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Messi.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Pulisic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he was quick to react. Park Ji-sung. That looks a good ball through. Lovely bit of skill. And this is Park Ji-sung. Seedorf, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe gets through on his own. Lee Kang-in couldn't squeeze it through. Pedri. He's having a go! Good ball, good... Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar plays it short. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cucurella. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's Dembele.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Lee Kang-in. He's a sharp little ball here. That's really well manoeuvred. David Villa. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's been slipped through, and he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. Takes a shot. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Hello, everybody, and a quick announcement now.
Any
We would like to
reflections
ask
on what
you
you've
all
seen,
to
Jim?
kindly stay
Well,
seated
there was a
during the match.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game. Has a shot! Just off target.
Pedri usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the pass is intercepted. Tries from a long way out. He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
It's a really well-measured ball. The less said about that pass, the better. Howson. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Griezmann. Tries to pass it through. Xavi Alonso. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Out for a throw. Hazard looks to get on the end of this. Messi. Pedri. He's picked his way through.
Well played and well cleared.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he's there to get it away. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Gets into some space. And he's gone searching cross-field. Now it's Yamal. Threads one in. Yamal in acres of space out wide. And that's not going to reach. And here's Yamal. Yamal. And that was very necessary. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Eze gets across to intercept that. He's looking wide. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Hazard engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Griezmann. And this is Batistuta. And the shot! Oh, classic Batistuta! About as smooth as it gets. There is the breakthrough. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
He's found a way through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Is there any support? Takes a shot! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! He's got himself an absolute peach. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's Azar. Looking for the run, pass somewhat off target.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Soboslai. The referee's awarded a free kick. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. That is some save from Khan. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Howson is there, and he can get that clear. Xavi Alonso. Well, that pass isn't the best. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Azar. Eze. And this is Neymar. And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Neymar certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Not the most accurate pass.
2 minutos de descuento.
To Nielsen. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. That's Eze. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Podrá ser expulsada del estadio.
And that's the second half started. Azar. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. He's had it taken off him. Soboslai, who's set up one goal so far. Soboslai carries the ball down the right. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's shifting through the gears here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It's a promising position. He's got away.
There they go, hunting again.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Can he get it through? Now it's Soboslai. It is a corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. And he's taking no chances there. And there's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Soboslai actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Just the goalkeeper's chance! Off the post! And he's found the net! And again they hit the front. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want...
Yamal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, what has happened here? Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Not the most convincing of passes.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Hazard, in with the challenge. Shifted it to the flank. Taken back almost at once. Played out to the right. Great defending, strong and determined. Botman does well to get it back. Neymar, lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was quick to react. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Chooses to go cross-field. Well, that has not gone well. That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Danger averted for now. Denilson. Oh no, that was never going to make it. It's a searching pass. Now that's well seen too. Now he's got space here. Pedri going face to face with his great rival.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. Now, can they get him away? Hazard with the delivery. Here's the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So their fourth corner of the game. Cleared away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cleared without complication. And it's Pedri. Steaming. Can he finish? And that could have brought them level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Oh, easy pickings there. Rijkaard. Botman. Neymar. Park Ji-sung gets a foot in here. Now that looks a decent ball. David Villa receives it in a wide position. Botman gets rid without sophistication. Just 5 minutes left.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He is through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the finish! He won't be happy with that one. And the number on the board is 3. And it's Neymar. Out to the right. David Villa. And this is Batistuta. Now it's Park Ji-sung. He has found a way through. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that will be it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Batistuta voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from
Hello,
greatness.
everybody, and
Win
welcome to
today,
today's
and they
match.
will be up there amongst the elite. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Denilson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's clever. In with the challenge. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Neymar plays it in. Griezmann. Denilson. Oh, this is a very good run. Ruben Dias does really well to win the ball there. Denilson providing an outlet on that flank. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. He gets big! Oh, good ball! And Batistuta! And this is Griezmann. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Now it's Hazard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Out to the left it goes. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. He's got away. David Villa! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Argentina really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. That is good strength. Batistuta! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Hazard. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Now, can they get him away? Hazard has it in a wide position. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Knocks it into space. There's a sharp little ball here. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Cleared without complication. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. 15 minutes till half-time. Played through into space. Hazard in acres of space. Applies the finish! Griezmann. Oh, there's a probing ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, he's got space here. Always onto this. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Griezmann. That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Looking for a runner. Cafu cuts out the pass. Great vision. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a good ball out wide. Can he get onto this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played into space. Danielson has it out wide and in space. Good read, needed to be. It's run loose here. Now it's Villa. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
So off we go once more.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's an imaginative pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It's a searching pass. Ambitious ball here. Hazard could try cutting inside here. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. And smartly reclaimed. Ball's gone out of play. Cleared away. Xavi Alonso, and the pass is intercepted. He's having a shot! Searching pass he's played there. That has been cut short. Real chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Coming on to replace him is number 22, Donadoni.
Tries to pass it through. A probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. Harrison spots it and intercepts. That's good vision. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, strongly challenged there. Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Griezmann. Number 20, Danielson. Coming on the field, number 13, Park Ji-sung. Number 11, David Villa. Substitution.
Played into space. That's headed upfield. Takes a shot! It's Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got...
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Looking for the run. Oh, super find. Taken back almost at once. Now that looks a decent ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Kaká. Vieri. Kaká gets into some space. Played in. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Batistuta. Puyol kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. And it's Bergkamp. He's in space and looking for options. Played into the middle. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's fabulous. Shot a goal! And it's come back out to him. He's delivered all right! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Kante does well to get it back. Nicely shaped ball. Puyol cuts out the pass. Now it's Owen. He's away! And this is Owen. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he was quick to react. Donadoni. That's been slipped through. Danielson has it in a wide position. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Messi. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Owen. Now it's Donadoni. Great ball. Shot, surely! It's loose now and they want to get... Oh, he's been caught napping!
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Howson. Roberto Carlos.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Khan claims comfortably. Kaká powering forward here. Conte. Now it's Owen. Donadoni.
Oh, really well played.
He's cut it out. Howson. It's a searching pass. And he cuts out the supply. Kaká, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Vieri! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Vieri is offering a right smile there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gets good distance on it. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Can he get on the end of this? Donadoni. Can he finish? He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, that once he controlled it on his chest, the follow-up was going to be good, and that was special.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest.
Oh, what real chance! It's bounced back off the post, and one more try! In for the pieces! Superb goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he's being shifted off it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos, spread neatly. Danielson, pass is just off target. Griezmann, and he's managed to get free. And the finish! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Danielson at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Danielson, he is through here. Bergkamp. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Searching pass he's played there. Danielson looking to run onto it.
Substitution on the field. Number 21. Coming on to replace him is number
Donatoni.
22, Donadoni.
Bergkamp. It's a pretty loose pass. Keeper's got good distance on that. Conte. And Donatoni tries to play it through. He's got away. He slings it in. And it's hoisted clear. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Griezmann. Number 20,
Threads one in.
Danielson.
That's been cut out. Well played.
Coming on the field, number
Donatoni.
13, Park Ji-sung.
Xavi Alonso.
Number 11, David Villa.
And it's Owen. Donatoni. He's picked his way through. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Villa. He's through, now shapes to shoot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Xavi Alonso. Coming on the field is number 8, Rijkaard.
And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to pass it through. Owen. Donatoni. Now he's got space here. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Bergkamp. Donatoni. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of
And a chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Roberto Carlos. Looking to play him in. And this is Batistuta. Shoots! Oh, classic Batistuta! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's an imaginative pass. Thinks about the shot. Donatoni. That'll be a throw-in. Aims beyond the defence. Donatoni. Looking for options for movement. Owen could try cutting inside here. Opts to play it back. And that's it. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Batistuta just could not
With
help
the
himself,
owner of
could he?
blue car
3
parked
goals to
outside
his
the
name.
Stadium gate. Kindly remove it. As
Your
it is about to be
reflections then,
towed
Jim.
away.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The Beira-Rio here in the southern Brazilian city of Porto Alegre really is a giant bear pit of a stadium. So it's down to business here. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goals...
Chance! No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Oh, easy pickings there. Danielson gets into some space. That's a cute ball. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Griezmann. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Martinez. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
Tries a shot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nicely spread.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He has found the way through. Now the cross. Oh, well played. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping. Roberto Carlos. Danielson.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. Played in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And the shot! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Brazil are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Here's a corner. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar finds himself offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chance! Goal! Manchester United! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Fernandez. And here's Batistuta.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he is going into that little black book. Camavinga. Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Lisandro Martinez calmly anticipates. Nicely weighted ball. Well, played right into his path. Xavi Alonso. Denilson. Lisandro Martinez cuts it out. And here's Neymar. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Look at the space here. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Fernandes. He's goes for a shot. Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look...
Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Vardio. Camavinga. Can he get it through?
You'll be disappointed with that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great ball, and he's in here. Lisandro Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a promising position. Cleared away. And smartly reclaimed. Fernandes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Brazil certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and...
Oh, he's been caught, and he shoots! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
No, again, there's no way through. Fernandes, who does have an assist to his name. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Just eases him off the ball. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. And he's worked it through. Griezmann is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he was quick to react. It's a searching pass. Chips it through. And it's Azar. Messi. Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? Camavinga. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that pass isn't the best.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That has been slung wide. He's got away. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper.
Camisa 9. Camisa 20.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma. Oh, he's missed.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
It's their second corner of the game.
Camisa 8.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi, can he get on the end of it? Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Brazil making consecutive changes here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Threads one in. David Villa. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Brazil presented with a golden opportunity here. Dealing with the pressure. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. And it's made its way to him. Shoots! It's aloof, and it's come back out to him. And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Looking to play him in. Lisandro Martinez makes the interception. That is ended up in no man's land. David Villa receives it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, what decent chance! They've done it! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Five minutes left on the clock. Looking for options for movement. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Brazil really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, shooting chance! David Villa! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
All square again into the dying minutes.
credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question...
Big chance! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Brazil really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on. There's the shot! And with that, the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Brazil just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.